Aquarius, your world is getting a lot bigger as you may be making some travel plans, learning about another culture, or just zooming out and seeing things from a higher perspective. There is also a lot of focus on home and family and potentially some change that is happening in your personal life. You may be even experiencing a move or, again, traveling, maybe going to a place where your family comes from or a place of ancestry for you. Whatever's happening, it feels like it is connecting you to a very deep part of yourself. So really listen to that soul calling this month. If you're excited for this month's reading and you're not already subscribed, then this is the month to do it. I'm very likely to rebrand either in October or in the very near future. So if you want to make sure that you are always up to date with what's in the cards for you, then definitely be sure to hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification. I get comments and messages from you each and every month saying that you haven't seen me for some time, you haven't seen my videos, and that you've missed me. And the truth is, I've missed you as well. I've actually been uploading since over a year ago again, after taking a bit of a break. I still haven't gotten everybody back, so if you do support this channel, it not only helps me continue to put out messages for all of you, but also reach people who are still looking for it, for people who still need them, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. For those of you who are new to this channel, it's great to have you. My name is Michael, and I utilize tarot and tropical astrology to intuit monthly forecasts for your zodiac sign. I also have links in the description of this video for personal readings and distance Reiki sessions. I will never DM you or send you a message or leave you a comment to solicit my services. Anyone who's doing this is just a fake account, so you can just report and block them. You can also follow all of my actual social media using the links in the description of this video. That way you're sure that you are following me. Now let's get into October reading. I'm very curious to see what we have this month for you. Before we get into the tarot for you, Aquarius, I did pull a couple of animal cards. We actually have the hawk and hyena coming in together. Now, the hawk is very interesting because, again, this does make me think of travel. It does literally make me think of seeing things from a higher perspective. This is actually the perfect card to come out for you. We are in Libra season in a good portion of October. We actually have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra on the 14th. And this is why you're so focused on travel or the bigger picture or just different parts of the world. You're in a very... You're learning a lot. You're gaining a lot of wisdom this month. And I really see that with the hawk. You are seeing things from a higher perspective, and there are some changes that are taking place in your life. The hyena is interesting, however, because I feel like there is something in your life that you either haven't just really allowed yourself to want or truly take seriously. Because sometimes when I think of the hyena, it's like how we almost have like these pipe dreams and we laugh about them. We don't take them seriously. And we desire something very passively. That's what I'm actually getting with hyena. And part of this month is you shifting your perspective and changing your life. So you're not just like, oh, what if I went on this big fancy vacation, or what if I started a new job, or what if I moved to this city? You're actually starting to take these dreams and desires seriously. And there's a vulnerability that can come with that, with the hyena. Because it's like, if things don't go your way, it can feel more like a failure. It can feel more personal. So some of you are letting go of that fear of disappointment. That is something that I am getting for you this month. Now, I'm curious to see what we actually get from the tarot. Also, something that I'm kind of clocking as well, we do have Pluto, the planet of death, rebirth, and transformation, moving forward once again in the sign of Capricorn. Pluto has actually been retrograde or moving backward since April. And there's been a lot of changes or a lot of focus on your subconscious mind, your mental health, and maybe even your inner saboteur. And so you are realizing how you might have not been living up to your potential with the Emperor in reverse. And part of this month is making the changes to shift your perspective, to shift your mental health, to shift your subconscious mind. Some of you are working with affirmation. Some of you are working with manifestation techniques. You are changing yourself on a very subtle level. And it feels like you are getting out of your own head with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Some of you are also getting out of a situation that feels very confining. Some of you could be leaving a job situation or even leaving like a family home, some sort of situation where you feel restricted or feel like you don't have options, or maybe you're just realizing how you have held yourself back. Regardless of the case, this is all past energy. So I feel like in the past month, you've been kind of working out of your bondage a little bit. This almost reminds me of like devil energy. But with the Emperor, this really could be someone who is like power tripping or someone who is narcissistic, who is either controlling you or maybe growing up or being in a relationship with someone like this programmed you and you are deprogramming yourself. Very, very interesting energy there. You'll have to let us know in the comments down below what this is. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I think you realize your worth. I think you realize there are more opportunities for you than someone wanted you to believe. Or, you know, someone tried to keep you small. I really, really get that. And you're ready for something new. You're ready for something different. Also, Empress at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of abundance that's coming in. There's a lot of security. There's a lot of stability. Definitely a lot of abundance with the Nine of Pentacles here. And I feel like with Saturn being very activated in the sign of Pisces this month, this is also making you take your finances more seriously. You're investing in things. But I feel like there is actually a blessing here. Just kind of taking a peek at my notes. I feel like with Venus entering into Virgo, there really is this energy of thinking about the bigger picture, the long term financially, investing in the life you want to live, thinking about your future. And I think you're becoming more stable. You're becoming more financially savvy. So that's an interesting message as well. And maybe that is affording you new opportunities. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, your hard work is paying off. Interesting. Oops. I feel like you are celebrating something that you have worked towards with the Four of Wands. Something has been a work in progress for a while. You've had a dream to do something and you are finally making it happen, or you're finally seeing progress. Beautiful. It is looking really good to be an Aquarius. The challenge for you this month, we actually do have Justice in reverse. There could be a situation that doesn't feel fair. There could be a situation where there is some sort of like law or bureaucracy that you are dealing with. There could be some sort of delay, you know, maybe waiting on paperwork or even something like that. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily in court. But maybe for some of you it could be. It feels more like there is something in the procedure of things that is breaking down for you in October. And that can kind of make sense, to be honest. Especially if there is something involving a home or family matter, that could be coming up here as well. Something with paperwork, something with forms, something with like a case being denied or a request being denied. And I don't want that to scare you, Aquarius, because I feel like you're still in a really, really good energy. Actually, what is this Justice in reverse? Let's clarify this. Could be involving a work situation. Interesting, with the Eight of Pentacles here. And I do think that whatever is happening with this Justice in reverse, I don't think it's like irreparable. I don't think it's like, well, this just isn't going to go your way. You can actually correct it, but it's like, it's going to take work. It's going to take commitment. It's going to take time. So that can be kind of a drain, not gonna lie. But I do feel like you're kind of navigating some sort of situation where there's a lot of technicalities, or something was kind of out of balance. You're really working hard to bring something back into balance or to correct a mistake that was made. So there is that. But I mean, we do have 2 eclipses this month. There's a lot of things that could feel very destabilized, or even a little uncomfortable. We actually do have, again, a new moon eclipse in Libra. For some of you, this could actually even be involving something like publication as well. That's kind of interesting. But again, I do feel like you are finding, you are putting something back to balance. You are correcting something that is wrong. It's going to take some time. But I do think it'll be worth it. Yeah, 9 of Cups. You are ending off this month on a very happy note. There is a wish that is coming true, a manifestation that is coming into fruition. And the 2 of Wands. Again, some of you really are like traveling. For others of you, this is news coming in. You're planning the next chapter, the next step. Because the 2 of Wands is about looking into the horizon. And, you know, kind of looking at the Justice in reverse, I'm kind of going back to the Emperor and the 8 of Swords. I think this is connected. This could be with like a very controlling person, or someone who tried to sabotage something, someone who tried to keep you stuck, but I don't think that they will succeed. Whoever is working against you or trying to control you, I don't think they will get their way. I don't. They might initially, but you're going to find a way to move forward. Or you're just going to focus on what really matters with the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, I really love this. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? I'm kind of curious now about this Emperor in reverse. Could actually be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sometimes when I see the Queen of Cups, though, it's like it can be a really manipulative person. Because the Queen of Cups, even though she's very beautiful, she's very intuitive, she's often a very positive card, I can kind of see this shadow aspect with her where she sort of lacks boundaries. And it can be this energy of someone who uses this very high level of awareness and attunement of other people to manipulate them or to navigate them. Almost like Inception, like put ideas in your head. And I really get this with the Emperor in reverse. Again, could also be Aries energy here too. It feels like someone tried to control you or someone tried to psych you out. Someone might have even threatened legal action against you, but I don't think it's going to work. They might not even follow through with it. But yeah, whoever this is, I feel like they're in the past position for a reason, Aquarius. I feel like you're getting out of that energy and you're coming into a much more fulfilling energy for yourself. Any other messages for Aquarius? I'm feeling like for some of you, this could actually be an ex, maybe someone you were married to or someone that you talked about marriage with. I'm just getting that hint as well. Again, not for all of you. These are also general readings, so not all the messages are going to apply to every one of you. I think overall the takeaway is like, you're getting out of a situation that was very confining, or you are breaking free of some sort of self-imposed limitation, and you're going to be really, really successful, and it's bringing you to new and exciting places. And there's a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness with the Ten of Cups. And there could be a relationship down the road for you that's very fulfilling, or there's something that is bringing you closer together with somebody, like something you are celebrating together. Maybe you're traveling together. I actually kind of get like a honeymoon sort of energy here, or a really romantic getaway. That's in the future, that's in the cards for you as well. That might be something that you are manifesting. Maybe some of you are going to some place that is very romantic and finding love there as well. Needless to say, things are just looking up for you, Aquarius. I think I'm going to pull a Moonology card for you, and I think we will call it a wrap. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. I think that's just a very literal message here. With the full moon in Capricorn, it is also like your hard work is paying off, you're being rewarded. I really do get this with the Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. You are seeing the fruits of your labor. You're tasting the fruits of your labor in the month of October. And some of you could be moving, some of you could be just traveling. I really feel like you're living the good life. You're experiencing the finer things this month. Or you're setting that as an intention. A win-win outcome is forecast with the full moon in Libra. This reminds me of the Justice card. Karma will be served in a situation. I don't think you're going to be totally screwed over by whatever sort of issues are coming up in your life this month. I think there will be things that are quite favorable for you. And with the abundance of Libra energy, I do feel like there's just something that is very... It's like karma is being doled out, but for you it feels like you're being rewarded. I really, really get that sense here. Any other messages? Any other messages for Aquarius? Anything else? A time for healing, the balsamic moon. Love, love, love to see this. The balsamic moon is the moon right before it is new again. And so it often indicates like that kind of release, that outward breath, that sigh. And we are going to have the balsamic moon right as Pluto is moving again in the sign of Capricorn. So if your mental health has been suffering, or you've just been going through a hard time, I really do feel like that transit on the 10th, or the direct station of Pluto on the 10th with the balsamic moon, is going to be very, very healing for you. And I feel like there's just a lot of relief, and you're looking forward to things. Yeah, the energy, again, very, very beautiful. It's looking like a great month to be an Aquarius. I do hope that this was helpful for you. Definitely be sure to hit like and subscribe, especially if you've made it this far. Again, hit the bell notification so you can always stay up to date with what's in the cards for you. All of my links are in the description of this video. If you're looking for a personal reading or distance Reiki session with me, or even an astrology chart reading, probably a good month to do it with the eclipses. Really figure out how this is going to be playing out for you over the next 6 months. We are also getting to the end of the year, so maybe looking into 2024 as well. Anyways, Aquarius, those are all the messages. I'm wishing you a very blessed October. It looks like that will definitely be the case for you, and I will see you next time. Take care.